Welcome to day 6 of this guided meditation journey. And like I've said before, of course, you can take each one on its own, or you can be doing them whenever and however you like, really. The reason I chose to do a 21-day meditation journey is because it was an invitation for me to step into something new and try something new. I've been doing meditations in my classes for the last 8 years, but I mean, try something new as far as give something to you. And the 21 just puts me on the hook. And for some people, hopefully we'll get them in some healthy habits. So that's one of my intentions behind it. And what I wanted to talk with you and meditate with you on today is this insight that hit me in meditation, which is you only see what you know. You only see and experience what you already know. So there's so much beyond what we know. But right now we live in a society that's so divided in many ways. And when you put life and death on the line, I mean, again, this is all nothing new under the sun. This is humanity. This has been going on in different colors and ways for all of time. It's just showing up in this new way here right now for us. And we have an opportunity as a humanity to not keep replaying what we already know. But in order to do that, you can't be so married to what you know. You can't have already pre-decided everything. Those are statements people say, like, I'm the type of person who I would never do that. You've already pre-decided future circumstances and you really have no idea. So now you've taken out all the mystery and all the ability for something new to come in to your experience. It's like if you were at a restaurant and you ordered the same thing every single time and you didn't like it, but you knew it. And the server was like, I know this has never really been to your liking, this entree, but you order it every single day. And you're like, well, yeah, but, it's to be expected because that's, food just isn't that good. Like, I just think that this particular dish isn't meeting your palate's needs right now, but you don't even know what else is on our menu. And you say, no, I know I don't like anything because I read it. I read the ingredients and I know I don't like that. And I know I don't like this and I know I don't. But that combination together, you never have had. And with that chef and on that day and all these things, but see, we pre-decide often. So maybe there's something spectacular right there in front of your eyes, and you look at it every single day, but you don't order it. So it's available to you, but you don't order it. It's something that you want, though. So then you go home and you argue with everybody and you recycle conversations and you group together with other people who think the same way. We hate that dish at that restaurant, but we keep going. But I hate it. But now I'm going to talk about it. And then I'm going to go back tomorrow and order it again. And then we can talk about it again. where you could just step into the unknown, try something new, and maybe be amazed at the possibilities. We forget to meet ourselves new every day. We shortchange and decide things based on our past and what we know. I met a couple who was just gorgeous. They were in their 60s. They looked like they were 16 just because the light in their eyes, and you could tell they were so in love. And they had been together since they were teenagers, and they had grandkids, and the grandkids came over because we all lived in the same neighborhood. And so I would see their grandkids and them, and they all had that light in their eyes, and they were just so filled with love, and you could just tell, you could feel it. It was palpable. And I asked the man, I said, so what is your secret? How have you had this long, happy marriage and all these happy kids? I can tell your family has so much love. And the way you look at your wife, it's like you just met her. And he said, that's my secret. That's what I do. I meet her new every day. I don't assume that just because we've been together now, whatever it was, 50 years, because they were in their mid 60s, they'd been together since teens. He's like, even though we've been together 50 years, I don't assume I know everything about her. Because as long as we're here, we have the opportunity to discover new things on this planet. So he was saying he meets her new every day and doesn't take for granted her or their relationship. Not from a lack and limitation, like I got to hold on to this thing so airtight and, make her never leave and control. See, that's what fear does. But from wow, I want to get to know you. Who are you today? And what if we did that with ourselves? Instead of pre-deciding, oh, today is just going to be like yesterday because that's what I know. Instead of, wow, what's today going to be like? What miracles are going to unfold today? So I've been teaching for the past 8 years and really studying human behavior for the last 20. And I had insights into this stuff when I was much, much younger. And people would always say, you think too much and can't you just play a video game or something? I don't know. It was just too much at the time. But I was just always in love with not knowing. And now I'm finding that more and more and more. I became rigid for a while with this is how it has to be done and blah, blah, and it didn't work. So now I'm going back into the expansive, what don't I know? I'm so excited to learn. If you don't understand, learn. If you want to be interesting, be interested. If you want to be heard, listen. This is what we're not doing. We're so focused on being right, most people, and that's where the divide happens. Because the listening shuts down. I see it on Facebook all the time. It's so sad to me. If you don't think, behave, do exactly as I think, behave, do, unfriend me right now. And this is how some people think we're going to create change. But this is the known. This is what has created turmoil in our world. That's nothing new. That mentality is nothing new. Get away from me. I don't understand you. I don't care who you are, friends, family, whatever. If you don't think, behave, do exactly as I do, then you're wrong. Then you're evil. Unfriend me, block, cancel. Instead of, wow, you think differently than me. I want to learn where you're coming from. I just want to learn about where you're coming from. We get scared. Why? Oh my God, I might change my mind. I don't want to change my mind. What if it wasn't even about changing your mind or anything? What if it was about opening your heart? And then maybe through that, you do change your mind. Be open to something new. Huh, I always thought this way, but I just learned something from you. That's exciting. I have students, we have this wonderful scholarship program that has helped a lot of students, and it really has. And it's a beautiful thing. And inside of that, I've also got to see some psychology of just humanity. Some people take that scholarship and that gift and they go, wow, amazing. I stepped into possibility and I was given this gift and it's amazing. And other people can't see it. They're so in lack and limitation because that's what, got them to a place, especially like say during COVID, to apply for a scholarship, because we did a lot of, pandemic scholarship funding and help, financial aid for students who lost their job or faced illness or all sorts of things. And so it really helped them. And so some people thought, wow, this is a godsend. Whereas other people took it as more lack and limitation. So it's so interesting, isn't it? Because you could walk up and give somebody, $2,000 and they go, oh my gosh, amazing. I knew a miracle was happening today. That's amazing. I didn't know how it was going to show up. I didn't know if it was going to show up through my work or a new job or somebody gave it to me or, I found it on the street, but I knew miracles were happening and then this showed up. How exciting. And then other people will refuse it because they're so married to what they know in lack. So for instance, I've had students say to me, I always kind of laugh because I just know I seek, to understand. And so I have empathy. But some of and I try to guide, but you can't control. I can't force somebody to get something that they're not ready to get. So I'll have students say, I just want to get paid to be an actor. I'm like, they'll be on scholarship. I'm like, you're being paid right now to act. You're getting paid right now to learn to act. You're getting paid right now to come into a community and have fun and learn your craft so then you can go back out. But you won't even give that investment to yourself that the universe just granted you. They say, oh, I got to go do this job I hate for 10 more years. I wish I could just act and get paid for it. I'm like, well, you actually were, but you just turned that down. You sent it back to the kitchen, that order. You said, I don't want that. I want that thing I don't like, the job that I hate, because that's what I know. I don't know what it's like to get paid to act because I was just 2 minutes ago with the scholarship, but my frame of mind wouldn't allow it. This is not what I know. It's all perception. You could move into the tiniest house and think it's the tiniest dump and why is it so small and you should be in a mansion. Or you could think, oh my gosh, I'm like, Elon Musk and I just bought a, what do you call it? Container, 1,000 square foot shipping container and moved into it. Multi-gazillionaire. It's all perception. Or you could think of your tiny apartment as it's a bus. Now is it tiny? I remember when I lived in a little tiny studio apartment in Santa Monica, my first apartment by the beach. I was so happy because I went to the beach every single day. It changed my life. But the apartment itself wasn't exciting. And it was like right over this alley and it was in a beautiful neighborhood, but it's Santa Monica, California, and like much of the country, it's a mixed bag. So we had multi-million-dollar homes and then these little apartments and and we had alley pickers that would come through every single night into the garbage cans that were like right outside my window, and they would pick through all the recycling and get all the different things so they could go sell it or find stuff in there or whatever, right? So they would be jumping in the dumpster and making a lot of noise at like 6 a.m. It was banging and clanging and clacking kind of noises. So I just shifted my perspective and imagined that they were my personal chefs making me breakfast. Because that was the not known I wanted to step into. I knew the crackheads in the alley were digging through. Not all crackheads, but some of them were. I mean, I talked to many of those people because I saw them every day. So we were, hello, what's up? They would, whatever, you get to know what's going on. Anyway, but I shifted my perspective. I still don't have a personal chef, but I'm open to stepping into the not known about that. 'Cause that would be an awesome known. So with all of that, as we meditate, I just want you to think about all that you don't know. And you might go, well, yeah, to be heard, listen, easy, but I want money. I want to be rich. Okay. You want to be rich? Experience the wealth in your life right now. Experience the wealth in your life right now. There's a lot of wealth happening in your life right now. You just haven't added it up or put any value on it. Or maybe you did once, but just like the new car or whatever, it's like, it's old news. How much is your arm worth to you? $1 million? $2? What if somebody offered $2 million for your left arm? Would you give it? Your right arm, $2 million. Each leg, $2 million. So now you have no arms and no legs. For, what, $10 million, would you do it? Your organs. How much are your organs worth to you? It means a life to somebody else. It means life or death to somebody else. How much value have you placed on all your organs today? All the organs that are working. Maybe you go, well, I'm sick, I'm in the hospital, I have lots of things that aren't working. Those are all the knowns. Have you thought about what is working? Because something is working. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. You would not be here listening to this if something wasn't working. And not just something, but many things. But we are conditioned to not focus on those things because often you can't see them. So I named my daughter Faith for many reasons. But I love the quote that faith is daring the soul to go beyond what the eyes can see. Because ever since I was pregnant with her, I could feel the unknown. I had no proof. I had no proof that I would be, a good mom, that I could do it as a double parent, that I had a lot of people tell me I couldn't. It was impossible. There's no way that you can do it and run a business and be a double parent without a spouse. And then they'd put all these other projections on me. Your kid is going to resent you. It's going to be awful. Just all this stuff because that's what they know maybe, or that's what they experience either in their life or from a movie or whatever, but they don't know it working out. And I had no proof. I wasn't a mom. But I had this really big feeling inside me. Not only just a baby, it was her baby, it was her essence, it was her spirit. But it's this welling up in me of like, okay, now go into the unknown. I always wanted to be a mom. Always. She showed up so different than how I knew, or, the known. You get married, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby, and a baby cares. That's not how it happened. That was the known for mainstream, but that's not how it happened for me. So I stepped into the unknown. I'm stepping into the unknown every day. So let's step into that now together. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders down your back. Think about all the miracles happening within your own being right now that you've given no notice to. Take a deep breath in and out. And say to yourself, today I am open to learning new things, to step out of the known, and to fly in the unknown, to meet myself and the world new, moment to moment today. Breathing nice and deeply in and out of your nose. Even if you have congestion and you feel like you can't breathe out of your nose at all, try to, because that actually helps to clear the nasal passages. Again, stepping into the unknown. The known is you can't breathe. The unknown is maybe I can get a little air through there. Send a little healing, a little light. I want to be rich. I want you to think about the rich is that are currently in your life right now. Notice if your mind goes to the known, the things that don't feel rich, and just keep gearing yourself back to the riches that are happening in your life right now. Take a breath in and out. I had a student feel really bad because the pandemic had left him without a job, and he had to get assistance, and then he got food stamps and felt completely deflated because he got food stamps. Because what is the known around food stamps? You're like a leech, you're worthless, that's the known, common kind of some people feel around it. I said, or you could think of it as the universe has your back and now food has been provided for you. As a leg up that you got that you earned that it wasn't a handout. It just came to you in a different way. Maybe it didn't come in a paycheck, but it came in food. We go, no, I didn't want food like that. So where are you rejecting or turning down the miracles and the riches coming into your life? Even somebody buying you lunch, a cup of coffee, begin to add it up. Unexpected little treats. Somebody buys you Starbucks. You just got a paycheck. You just didn't think of it that way. You know what it feels like to feel lack or unhealthy if you're feeling any discomfort in your body. Oh, I have all these health issues. Well, what is working? Step into the unknown with what is working, the magic of all that's working. Take a deep breath in and out. Again, excuse me, ask yourself, where are riches pouring into my life right now? Where is health pouring into my life right now? It's happening right now. Not coming in later at some future time, but right now. Heart is beating. Lungs are breathing. Cells are rejuvenating. You don't even know what viruses were just fought off as you're listening to this within your own body. So many miracles you don't even know about. What if you could walk through this day thinking everything was for you and not against you? If the known is life is hard, people are mean, what if the unknown was people are wonderful, life is easy? Or if the known is it's hard to get money, there's no job, I can't get this, I can't do that. Maybe the unknown could be, wow, this is easy. I have so many gifts and talents. I'm excited to see what match with what project or job or place is matched up so that I can be of service. I'm so excited to be of service. Who do I get to help? And then in exchange, I get that financial freedom. And it comes to me easily and effortlessly. It's not hard at all. I'm taking a new order at the restaurant. I will take this super easy, fun, fulfilling, expansive way to health, happiness, love. I'm going to send back the order of it's hard. There's not enough. Takes a long time. It's too late. It doesn't taste good. I'm going to try something new that I haven't tried. Life is easy. It's fun. I'm supported. Even when things are challenging, it's a new opportunity to grow. The more challenging it is, the bigger the opportunity. What opportunities, which are your dreams, are you actually sending back in order to get more of what you don't want, but you just know it. Maybe today, when somebody thinks really different than you, instead of going, I just don't understand you, block, cancel, you go, wow, I don't understand you. There's an opportunity here to learn. Doesn't mean I will agree, but I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn about your perspective because it is so different than mine. So what an opportunity to learn. Take a deep breath in and out. See if today maybe you can adopt into your awareness some new experiences. That you don't know, so that you can see things brand new and meet yourself brand new. If you want the world to meet you brand new and see who you are, you must first meet yourself brand new and see who you are. Stop rejecting exactly what you want because it's unknown. The unknown is amazing. It's filled with possibility. You don't even know what you don't know what you don't know. May your day be brand new today, unlike any day you've ever experienced. Because it's not any other day you have ever experienced. This day will never come again. It's here, now, only. What you see is what you know. So if you see love everywhere, love is what you know. If you want more love, see love. Feel love. Be love. If you want wealth, be wealth. Experience the wealth and bless the wealth that's already in your life. If you want to be understood, understand. If you want to be interesting, be interested in life, in all the things you don't know, and experience something new. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bow your head to your heart, to all the mystery. You have a brand new opportunity to experience everything you want and then some. Bow to the mystery of it all and that you have this new chance right here and right now. Inhale your head back up, blink your eyes open, and meet this brand new moment. Namaste.